G'day everyone, RaidzeroAU, and today we're going to be looking at Between the Stars. I was approached by the developer, Isolated Games, and about having a look at the demo for Between the Stars. So that's what this is. Not sure how long the demo goes for, so I can't be sure how long this video will go. But thought it was worth having a look. So Isolated Games are a developer located in Barcelona in Spain. Projected release for this game is in the first quarter next year, 2019, and they're projecting a price of €19.99 or your regional equivalent. Now, as you can see on the screen there, they are running a Kickstarter at this for this game. At the time of recording this, there's 17 days left on that Kickstarter. I'll provide a link in the description, so if you do like what you see, maybe head over there and have a look. All the normal caveats apply with Kickstarter, so you know, buyer beware. But certainly, let's jump into this and have a look. And as I said, if you like what you see, maybe go over and have a look at their Kickstarter page and have a think about supporting the devs. So thank you very much to Isolated Games for approaching me about this. And let's jump in and have a look. So we're going to go to the prologue. They've also got hard mode here. I'm not going to go hard mode. I'm just going to go prologue. Choose your captain, either Jane Scott or James Scott. Let's go Jane. We'll see what this is all about.
Alert. Systems damaged. Warp drive pressure increasing.
Crew, boost warp drive to full power!
But Captain...
I said full power! That's an order!
Redistributing power. Capacitors charging in 4, 3.
Just a bit more?
Warp successful.
We've made it.
Alright, so here we are.
Damage analysis.
Starting damage assessment protocol. Testing main engines.
Okay, so green indicators forward speed, red indicators for rearward speed. These are down on the bottom right hand side. At the top there you'll see PWR, power. So if I mouse forward, or mouse wheel forward, use the mouse wheel forward to control the thrust and reverse thrust.
Moderate damage. Engines operational. Testing navigation systems.
Okay, W and S. Forward and back. Okay. Q and E to turn left and right. A and D to rotate. Okay.
Navigation systems operational.
I'd have to say that seems a little odd to me. I would have expected A and D to be turned left and right, just looking at the normal WSAD controls, and Q and E to be rotate, but that's probably just a personal thing. Okay, so energy system. So this once again is down in the bottom right there. Use up arrow to assign all energy to the weapons. So okay. Left arrow to assign all to the engines. Have to double tap that. Right arrow to assign all energy to the shields.
Power distribution correct.
If you tap each of them once,
Captain,
it just balances
warp
it.
Signatures in the vicinity.
We've been followed. Prepare for attack.
X to look behind. Okay. Oh, we're being fired at. Okay. Let's start moving. Oh, hang on, you're a bit close. Let's maybe turn a bit. Oh, power's down.
Captain, reinforcements incoming. We need more firepower.
Two plus left mouse button to take out enemy ships with a nuclear. Okay, let's try that. It didn't seem to work.
We have lost the shield.
Oh, that worked. Let's tilt up a bit. Okay. Let's maybe start moving a bit. Taking a lot of damage. Okay, that's done. Let's try this nuclear again. You. No, didn't get him. Alright, we've got to zoom on the right mouse button.
One of our shields is falling.
Oh! Did I just die? No. That just exploded around us though. I think we've still got one around. There we go. Can we get this? Crew member wounded. Oh.
Objectives neutralized.
Good work, team. Is everyone all right?
Power down for the moment.
Captain, I've determined this news will cause a decline in crew morale of 64.7%. But I must inform you that the enemy bypassed our shields. 2 casualties confirmed.
So we look at our ship then. We got that damage there, but we got that when we jumped through. We got some new damage on the side here. All right, so we need to salvage a ship. In order to reach fly close to a ship, place your cursor over it. Look for the red point, which indicates the ship's salvage position. Okay. Not seeing it. Where is it? On the other side, maybe? Not seeing it. Flip around. Not completely obvious. Oh, there it is, there. His little hand appears. Alright. Okay. Salvage obtained, uncommon. Press I to open the inventory. Okay. Alright, this is what we picked up. Open it. Now I know there'll be those of you who are a little bit concerned about the fact that looks very much like a loot box. And I suppose it is in a way. But they're very careful on the on one of the opening screens to put there that there is no paid content. Basically, the only things you can get are through playing the game and looting. So it's not like you'll be expected to go and buy loot boxes. Okay, good.
System analysis. Critical. Repairs needed immediately.
All right. Mai, what's our current position?
We are currently in the Thamus 6 sector. It is on the outskirts of the Interstellar Republic's headquarters.
We should be able to reach it using our drive engines.
Preparing warp drive.
Let's head over here. Looks like there's loot on all of these, so let's loot these up before we head off anywhere. There's a red bit there. Grab that one. No. Try again. Just a common. Anything else around here? Some up here. We've got 4 of them up here. Our ship has definitely seen better days. A lot of creaking and groaning going on. Not quite close enough yet. There's the rare salvage. Oh, watch out for that. We're trying to salvage. Let's not run into it. But that does give us access to that. It's a common. We've got 2 more down here. Let's go have a look. I have to say, it all feels pretty good at the moment. Common. And where is it? There it is. And another common. Alright, let's go to our inventory. Let's open these up. See what we get. Some credits. Okay. Let's open the rare one. Oh, what's that? Alright, so we gained some items. Alright, so next thing it wants us to do is open the map. So, oh, there's a good looking map. Where does it want us to go? Tacit Stella. Okay. So wants us to go here, to this
Warp
sector.
drive engines damaged. Jump impossible.
Which is the closest space station in this sector?
It's the trade station and Terra's port.
Okay. Set in the coordinates.
Coordinates set.
Alright. Press space to start charging the quantum engines.
Situation report on Anteros port.
Accessing database. This station serves as a crucial hub for business tycoons and mining sector speculators. It has a large port specialized for trade freighters that return full of materials from mining settlements. They also swear they have the best beet soup recipe in the universe.
I think it'd be nice if there was a toggle switch between keyboard control of the ship and mouse control, so that you could steer it like in this mode in mouse, with the mouse rather than the keyboard. Understanding that in combat you obviously need the mouse to control the weapons. Alright.
Captain Scott from the 5th Republic Fleet here. We request docking permission.
Station control tower here. Dock at the assigned bay. Over.
Receiving coordinates. Establishing communication. Docking protocol prepared.
Left shift, left control to vertically. Okay. So up and down. Z and C. Alright. Okay. Where's Dock 12? We need to head over there. Into the highlighted area at low speed. Stop the ship in the highlighted area. Okay. We've gone a little bit too far, but it's just this highlighted area here. Need to... No, wrong one, wrong button. Should be able to bring him over. Okay, we're in the highlighted area. And we're docked. Okay.
Docking complete. Shutting down engines. Opening floodgates.
Discover a great commotion around the freighters on the station when you exit your ship. You hear shouts from all angles of merchants bidding over ever-increasing numbers over merchandise. Your crew and yourself leave the freighters behind and search for a repair workshop. You find yourselves looking at the neon lights when someone bumps into your shoulder. You look down. Ouch, that hurt. It's a scruffy young woman who begins to collect spanners and metallic objects of all sorts she had on her as she tries to steady herself. So choice. Don't worry, are you hurt? That was my fault entirely. Oh, excuse me, Captain. I'm so sorry. My name is Susan. I'm the head of the Pulsar Ship Repair Workshop. What can I do for you? Well, actually, yeah, we were just looking for a repair. You walk together to the docking bay where your ship is located. Susan rubs her eyes incredulously. No way. A KP-564 SC warship. It's completely totaled. How did you manage to... Susan sighs deeply. Alright, we can do it, but it won't be cheap or easy. The repair cost highly exceeds your credit account. After negotiating, you agree to handle a series of tasks for her in return for payment. In the meantime, they shall give you a completely operational ship. Okay, Susan, do you know where we can find the transmission room? Of Course, Captain. There's a transmission bay in the next district over. I can show you the way. Large space stations often have a transmission system highly superior to that of normal ships, allowing for cross-sector communications. You walk through the station until reaching the transmission bay, where you encounter 2 guards. After identifying yourself, you're allowed to pass and spot the transmission crew busily sending coordinates and data to nearby stations. You are granted a terminal in order to send a situation report to the Republic. Alright, perform the transmission. Scott, Captain Scott here. We're transmitting from the Anteros port station in sector Thama 6. Admiral Shio. Captain Scott, we're expecting your arrival 2 Earth days ago. Explain the situation. Yes, sir, we ran into problems. We're following the trail of a slaver network in the Lithoba 1 sector. We infiltrated their base and obtained a crucial part of their information that you asked us for, but our scientists are still unable to decipher it. During our retreat, we were ambushed by an assault fleet. We thought we'd left them behind when we arrived at this sector, but we were intercepted. We finally managed to finish off the enemy ships, but 2 of my crew members have lost their lives and the Genesis was practically destroyed. Admiral Sheo, I'm sorry to hear that, Captain. We'll give them the sending off they deserve. What's your ship's current status? Currently it is inoperative. As soon as it's repaired, we'll return to the headquarters for the Stellar Summit. As one of the most experienced captains of the Republic, your presence is requested as head escort and reception of our guests. Every governing body of the universe shall be present, and will set aside their differences in favour of a new era of peace and prosperity. Okay. So the space station panel we're all offered services. In the crew section, you'll be able to hire different crew members for your ship positions. If you have any dead members, remember to hand them in for funeral services in order to free up cargo space. The stores section has, seems a bit cold, but the stores section has the possibility to purchase different equipment. The contract panel gives you the possibility to accept different missions in return for rewards. The stash allows you to store salvage pods for use in new run-throughs. Okay, hand over the corpses. Okay, go. Right, so here's our corpses. Specialist Igor Semenov. Farewell, Igor. Make the funeral. And the specialist Ibrahim Baldi. Farewell. There we go. Okay, so contracts. So here's the store. We've got various things. We can't really afford too much. Ion reactor, plasma cannon. It's the contracts. Repairs and the ship status. Salvage pod stash. Okay, so instead of opening them, we can add them in there. Okay. Be nice if that, thank you. I was going to say, it'd be nice if that would just disappear. The Anteros freighter, in order to repair the ship, we need an ion reactor. This wouldn't usually be a problem if we had the needed materials, but this isn't the case. We haven't had any news from the space freighter E-32 Pulsar repair ship in 2 Earth days. Her crew isn't answering any hails, and their last coordinates show it near an asteroid field known as Anteros Cemetery. We need you to find them. Investigate the area and recover the cargo. Alright, let's accept the contract. Alright. Don't think there's a lot else we can do there at the moment.
We must find that missing freighter.
Captain, do you think it could have been an attack?
It's strange. If it had been an attack, the security systems would have asked for a security detail from the station, and they would have come to its aid.
They could have used a signal inhibitor to cut communications.
The asteroid cluster where the ship was seen doesn't correspond to any commercial route. Decree M22, under Republic law, restricts commercial routes in order to guarantee the safety of its freighters. This behavior would be a direct violation of Organic Space Law 412, Section 2/08.
Okay. It's a nice looking ship they've provided for us. I dare say we should probably just move out. Let's have a look at what we got here. Burst, nuclear, optic camouflage, EMP pulse, and a mine launcher. Okay. Interesting. Go to the Antares Cemetery. Is that here? We just have to do the space thing. Oh, it's over there. Let's get some power going. Move out. There's our poor ship there. Charge up our a lot smaller, this ship. We'll head over to the Antares freighter. Certainly a good looking game. I'm impressed with what they've done so far, considering this is just the demo. So
we've arrived at the freighter's last known coordinates, Captain.
There doesn't appear to be anything here. Mai, can you scan the area?
I detect irregular radiation readings coming from the middle of the cluster.
Let's take a look.
We've obviously got this signal thing here. See what that's all about. A bit more speed happening.
Captain, we've found the source of the radiation. We should proceed to scan.
Affirmative. Mai, prepare the analysis module.
Preparing the scan system.
Okay. Aim and keep the right mouse button held. Scan. Okay.
Scan complete, Captain. It's a fragment of the freighter's calibration reticle. I am 98% positive that the damage and radiation emissions confirm a plasma cannon attack.
This looks like the result of an attack. Mai, can you follow the radiation signature?
Comparing samples. Similar readings found in nearby coordinates. Establishing route.
Alright, so I'm going to come over here. Go have a look. Oh, that doesn't look good.
Captain, we're being hailed. Shall we accept the call?
Absolutely.
Affirmative.
Ex-Pleo, commander of the Starship Insurrection of the pirate fleet here. I order your immediate retreat. This frigate is now under our control. Surrender, or we'll open fire.
This is the captain of the warship Genesis of the Interstellar Republic. I demand you halt your activities immediately.
Captain Scott? Of the warship Genesis? In that hunk of junk?
You asked for it. Crew, to arms!
Let's stick some camouflage on. The movement happening. Oh, he's hitting us. We get him. Oh yeah, we got him. We got him.
One of our shields has fallen.
An EMP pulse. See if that does anything. See if we can get a nuclear strike on that one down there.
We have lost the shield.
Right, you're gone. All right, let's do some salvaging.
Captain, the ship's remains correspond to the freighter we've been searching for.
We have to look for survivors and confirm the shipment was in fact stolen.
Preparing to board.
We took a fair bit of damage. All right, uncommon. Uncommon. We got another one over here. Let's go have a look. We need to explore the frigate's remains. And a common. Alright, let's have a look and see what we picked up. Okay. What we got here? Departments. Engineering. Research lab. So we've got various blueprints here. Scrapping. Research lab. Sick bay. Tasks. Crew members. A couple of vacancies there. And that'll be our 2 dead people that we lost. So, all right. So we need to head down and have a look at this freighter. Let's have a look. See what's going on. Okay. You enter what's left of the freighter as the bay doors close behind you. Within it you find the remains of what used to be an enormous commercial freighter. You can see all sorts of supplies and objects on the floor, accompanied by what were once their crew. After some time searching the corridors, you come to a passageway with two possible paths. Left or right? Let's go to the left. Your crew and you advance through the corridor you've chosen. The further into it you go, the more you get the feeling you're not alone. After a while you reach another crossway. Keep going to the left. You reach a small chamber where the path splits off into two directions again. One of the specialists says, "Captain, I think we've been here already." You look a bit closer and you're almost sure you're back at the first turn you made. Alright, well let's go to the right. Okay. And then go to the right. And after walking in circles, you arrive at a hallway and a bay door opens in front of you. Through the door frame and still within the darkness, you're able to make out a faint light. Let's enter. As soon as you enter, the lights turn on. At the end of the room, you see the raw protonite shipment stacks in rows that emit light rays of light. A robotic voice surprises you. It seems to be the ship's MAI system. Intruders detected in the loading bay. Activating security protocol. Opening evacuation bay doors. Halt with the crew of the Genesis of the Republic. The AI waits a few seconds and begins to speak again. Opening suspended. Validating credentials. Error. They are intruders. No, I'm Captain Scott. Now hesitates for a few seconds, establishing analysis. Probability of intruders not being identified as intruders 100%. You hear the servo motors of the evacuation bay doors screech. Okay. If you open the doors, that you'll be lost. Negative. The shipment has been anchored here to ensure its security. You can see the chests have mechanical anchors latched to the floor. Okay, then we are intruders. 0% probability that the intruders are identified as intruders. Establishing analysis error. The AI begins to calculate probabilities while it seems confused. Only someone who isn't an intruder would claim they are. Intruder claims as true and incompatible. As it exclaims different errors, you hear the voice shut down due to a logic error. The door bays close. You are now out of danger. Mission accomplished. Load up these crates onto our ship. It's raw protonite. You load the chest of protonite on the ship and you look for a registry of what could have happened. The engineers search through a few working terminals left, but all data appears to be corrupt. You make a security copy to be able to study it later. Alright, accept.
Let's go back to the station to inform Susan.
What kind of pirates assault a protonite freighter just to abandon it?
X-Player's weapons do not correspond to the radiation we've been following.
Captain, the coded data seems to follow the same pattern obtained in the slaver's base. Our team can't undertake an investigation. We haven't found enough matches.
Alright, we'll head back to station and hand that quest in, I suppose.
Republic ship requesting docking permission, please.
Station control tower here. Dock at the assigned bay. Over.
Receiving coordinates. Establishing communication. Docking protocol prepared.
I'm assuming it's Dock 10. That should be enough. Okay.
Docking complete. Only the authorized personnel can disembark.
After arriving at the station, you go to the docking port where your ship is located. In it, you spot Susan, who rushes out to meet you. You've returned. Have you found anything? Susan looks at you expectantly, waiting for an answer. Found the freighter, there weren't any survivors. They were all dead, Susan railroad. Susan looks shocked by the news. After a few seconds, she recovers, begins to speak. That can't be. I knew the pilot ever since we were kids. Were you able to recover the cargo? Yes. Well, at least there's some good news. Our crew is currently heavily invested in the repair work. Since you need the ship as soon as possible, maybe your engineers could help us. Could you process the protonite slabs and fabricate a new iron reactor? Of course. Alright, you've obtained your first blueprint with it. If you've obtained your first blueprint with it and the specified materials, you can create the blueprints object in your task panel. Weapons and some objects can be scrapped. In order to do that, you go to the task panel and assign required task. Okay. Go to the department screen inventory and salvage the raw protonite. Alright, let's go have a look. At the department screen and salvage raw protonite. Okay, scrap that. Wanda, you can do that. Okay, there we go. With the obtained materials, fabricate an iron reactor. So that would be in here. Black, heavy laser, light plasma, shotgun, radar, iron reactor. And we will get Marta. You can do that. Build it. Go. Iron reactor. Susan examines the iron reactor closely. An excellent job. With this, we'll have everything we need to finish the repairs. Another favour to ask you in the meantime while we finish things up. Speak to me when you're ready to go. Of course. Alright. Well, I reckon that's probably a pretty good place to leave it for now, guys. Hopefully that's given you a good taste of what the game's about. And as I said, if you've enjoyed what you've watched, or you're at least a little bit interested, maybe head over and check out their Kickstarter page. It is the link will be in the description. And if you really like what you've seen so far, maybe think about supporting them. But as I said at the beginning of the video, normal caveats apply when it comes to Kickstarter. So it's always buyer beware. There's no guarantees with any of it. So, hope you've enjoyed what you've watched. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. I'm RaidzeroAU, signing out.